I'm back. If you don't know, I'm Tyler. I'm an incoming freshman to the University of Pennsylvania. And today I wanted to talk about my experience at the Africana Studies Summer Institute pre-freshman program. And I'm just gonna talk about how that program was and hopefully this video gives insight to the future incoming freshmen about whether or not they want to do this pre-freshman program, because I know going into this I went in kind of blind. I looked up I was trying to find accounts of people's experience at this program just because I just wanted to know more about it, and I couldn't really find anything besides one video from the Penn College of Arts and Sciences where, obviously they're gonna market it to be the best thing ever. So I guess this is gonna be a real life account of how it really goes, and I thought it was worth it, but you can make your own opinion after I tell you about it. Okay, so basically the Africana Studies Summer Institute is a pre-freshman program that occurs in mid-July, and you'll come to Penn for a week and you'll take two classes and the Africana Studies major. You'll get a half credit unit, which is pretty good. Pre-freshman program, which is right after the Africana Studies program, they get 1 credit unit for a 4-week program, and this is only a 1-week program, and you'll get half a credit unit. So, that's pretty good. They're pretty generous with the credits. But anyways, everything's paid for. Your tuition for the 2 classes that you'll take, room and board, your food will be paid for. Your textbooks that you need for the class and your readings, those will be paid for. And the only thing you have to pay for or bring money for is printing. But you only need 50 cents. So, okay, so basically the first 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, are just introductory things. Saturday we started off with a parent-student meeting where with our parents there, we went over all the rules of the program. For example, we had to be in the dorms by 12 a.m. every day, and we couldn't leave. We had a certain boundary. I think it was I actually don't know what it was, but it was from 30-something street to 40th street and from blank street to blank street. I still haven't went on the campus, as you can tell, but we had a certain boundary that we couldn't go out of. They talked about obviously drugs and alcohol, and that's basically it. It was funny because during the introductory thing, one of the speakers asked us if all of us did the things that we were supposed to do before we got here, all the readings and all the essays, and they told us to raise our hand if we did, and only 3 people raised their hand. So it's not the end of the world if you come to the program unprepared, but you might want to go ahead and do it because it'll take a lot of stress off. We'll talk about that later, but yeah. Also, on Saturday night, we had a social mixer on the rooftop lounge of Harrison. So they had food, they had drinks, we had games and music, they had a DJ, and that was pretty fun. That was when I met my group of friends, or that was when I met a bunch of people, so that was pretty cool. But I guess things didn't really start until Sunday. Sunday was still filled with introductory things. There was some workshops that we went to. We went to a time management workshop and a critical writing workshop. We had a meeting with Penn Police where they told us about safety measures on the campus. We had panels with alumni from the Summer Institute in the past, and they talked about their experience and how it helped them. We met all of our teachers that will be teaching us for the week and our TAs through panels and stuff. So Sunday was kind of boring, but we learned a lot about what the program will be like and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool. So after the panels and the workshops and all that is where the program kind of started. Sunday night was when people started the grind, because the thing is, like I said, no one really did all of the work that we were supposed to do before we got there. Before we got to the program, we had assignments that were due the day that we got there or before we got there. So for example, in my Love, Anger, Madness, History, Memory, and Silence in Haiti class, we had to write a 3-page, 750-word essay about our ideas regarding Haiti prior to the program. And in my other class, Traveling Black, Race on the Road During the Segregation Era, we had to write a 3-page, 750-word essay reflecting on the Plessy v. Ferguson court transcript. And also, we had to read a book for my Haiti class. But not everyone did that. So, like, Sunday night, basically, like, most of the camp was up on the rooftop lounge most of the night, just, like, grinding. And some kids didn't even go to sleep that night. From what I heard that people didn't go to sleep. I went to sleep 100% because I did most of my work. But, yeah. So, definitely, I know I already said this, but if you're coming to this program, please do the work that they tell you to do before you get there, because it makes things a lot easier. You can go to sleep. You don't have to pull all-nighters. You have more time to socialize, blah, blah, blah. Just do your work. Okay, and also make sure to read the syllabi correctly, because that's the only reason that I had work on the first day. I did all my essays. I read the book like I was supposed to, but the way that it was set up, this is our reading list. So we had like reading day 1, day 2, on and on. But I was thinking that like when they said day 1, I thought they meant like Monday is when we had to read it. I didn't know that we had to read it prior to Monday and have the writing assignment to her on Monday during class to our professor. So that kind of hurt me, because the first day I had to stay up till like 2 o'clock because I had to read 3 chapters of Trio, Silence in the Past, and that's completely because I didn't read the syllabi correctly. So don't be dumb. Just read the syllabi over and over and make sure everything makes sense, because I was hurt. Okay, when I tell you, like, that joint hurt me when I found out that we had to read that before class. Okay, and then after Sunday, obviously the rest of the week started. So Monday through Friday, we basically had the same schedule every day, except for like a few changes. Like we might have an event, or we might have a speaker come and talk to us, but this is the basic schedule. So 7:30 to 9, we had breakfast at Hill College House. We had to walk from Harrison to Hill, which is about 15 minutes. I went to breakfast the first day, maybe the first 2 days, but after that, I just kind of slept in because I don't eat breakfast anyways. But it was okay. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just like food. So after that, we had our first class from 9:30 to 11. I had my Haiti class at that time, so yeah. After our first class, we had lunch from 11:30 to 12:15, and we ate at Houston Hall. And Houston Hall is it's not a normal like college dining hall. Like you pay with real money. They gave us conference dollars. They gave us $15 every single day to buy lunch, which was way too much. And in the end, like the last day, everyone had about $40 left over, so they just like went crazy spending on snacks and stuff like that. I got like a bunch of aloe water because I like aloe water, but yeah, they gave us a lot of money, and Houston Hall is good. And then after lunch from 12:30 to 2, we had our second class, which was, for me, Race on the Road. Then right after that, we have from 2 o'clock to 2:45, we had free time where most people just stayed in wherever they had their classes and just did their work, because it was a 15-minute walk to the dorms. Up and back is 30 minutes, so you only have 15 minutes at the dorm. I know I went to the dorm once to take a nap, and that joint was hidden for 15 minutes. Like, it changed my whole day. Like, but most people just stayed and walked around. They might have went to the library, maybe go and get some coffee or something, just like walk around. And then after our free time, we had from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we had our morning class recitation, which we just kind of talked about what we went over in the first class and like drafted ideas for our essay. And I guess I should probably talk about what the assignments were like real quick. The assignments, basically every single day, you had probably like 3 readings in each class, and you read the readings, and then you wrote a 1-page reflection. I had to write a reflection every single day for Haiti and for my other class. In my Haiti class, we had a 4-page critical review essay due on Friday, whereas my transportation class, we didn't. But basically, the whole time you're going to be reading the readings and then writing 1-page reflections. You might have to compare and contrast multiple readings, and that's basically like all of the grades. They're graded on completion, so like if you do them, you should get a grade on it. That's good. Like you should not pass, but that's basically what we did. And yeah, okay, but back to the schedule. After our morning class recitation from 5 to 6, we had dinner at Hill College House. Okay, and after that, from 7:15 on, it's just free time. So this is a time where everyone wrote all the essays that they had to write, read all the readings and all that, and it's really kind of impossible to do all of the work, as in you can't do all the reading really. Like you'll have 3 chapters from 2 or 3 different books in both classes that you have to read, and sometimes it's like shorter articles are like 20 pages, but it's basically impossible to do all the reading 100%. So tip to get it like done better or more efficiently, read the intro and the conclusion really close read them, highlight and annotate and all that stuff, and then kind of skim the rest. If it's a book, you may want to, like, if it's a book with like multiple chapters, you might want to do that and then read one of the chapters. So like usually there's a reoccurring idea that's coming up in the book, so if you read one chapter along with reading the intro and the conclusion, you should get the point of the reading and be able to reflect on it in some way. It's only a 1-page reflection. For both my classes, it was a 1-page reflection, except for the critical review essay at the end. So you should be able to churn out 1 page if you do this, but that's the easiest way to do it. And then, like I said, there's some variation with the schedule. So like Wednesday, we had a cookout at the Warden building.
No.
Go. That was really cool. There was a few of the, was it the dean? It wasn't the dean. I don't even know. I forgot who was there exactly, but there were multiple people there that are good resources to talk to, and they gave us good resources to use. So Friday, after our closing ceremonies, when we got like our little diplomas or whatever you want to call it, completion thingies, they gave us $25 and a SEPTA pass, like a 2-ride SEPTA pass. So they told us to just explore Philly and go wherever we want. I went to Penn's Landing with some people, and that was really fun. But that was basically Africana. I would definitely do it again if I had the chance. I would do it better this time by doing all the work that they told us to do before the camp, reading the syllabi closely, and maybe doing day 1, day 2, like doing those readings before I got there just to stay ahead of it. All right, that's basically it. Leave a like, subscribe. I'm making an NSO vlog when I get to Penn on the 21st. So if you see me vlogging, make sure to hop in, okay? But yeah, that should be fun. And I'm gonna say it one more time, please leave a like, because I tried to film this outside. I tried to film it at the park while I was reading, because we had to do the Penn reading assignment, and my phone definitely like fell back, and the back is now cracked. So yeah, it's really windy.
お前はもう
Yep, that's a crack.
死んでいる。